for giving us a wonderful opportunity to present at this forum. Thank you, Dasra, for this wonderful journey in the past 7 months. Really, it has been very helpful. Hi, I'm Sujay, representing iCure, and within the next few minutes, I'll take you through the journey of iCure. Indian healthcare sector is growing at a strong CAGR of 15%. However, rural healthcare is in a strong deficit, major deficit in terms of quality manpower, skills, and resources. Recognizing this gap, iCure has set up rural healthcare centers that are equipped with qualified MBBS doctors, accredited medicines, biomedical equipments, and our own indigenous developed WIMS that make this platform seamless. In case of any primary medical care need, the patients would be able to get treated, and in case they need to be escalated, they can be seamlessly referred to the hospitals. iCure's journey started in 2009, and we formed the company in 2010, wherein we have set up our registered office in Science and Technology Entrepreneurs Park, IIT Kharagpur, from where we get a lot of R&D support. We received our Webel seed funding in 2010, Government of West Bengal Enterprise, and we have received angel investment from 2 HNIs supported by Intellicap. As you can see, in the rural healthcare, it's a critical, huge demand and supply gap. In case of any medical need, patients have to travel many miles, and in many cases, patients do not travel alone. They have to travel with their friends and relatives, which adds to the total cost of cure. Now, what we can do to achieve that? If you look at the market and the segment, out of the 1.2 billion people, around 70% of the people reside in villages, out of which 90% of the people need access to quality primary health care. That gives a huge market base of 756 million people that needs access to this. iCure aims to impact around 2 million patients in the next 2 years through its solution. Our vision is definitely to become a platform wherein to provide affordable and accessible healthcare delivery to the last mile. We cannot create doctors overnight, we cannot create hospitals overnight, but what we can do is to effectively orchestrate the existing resources at hand using technology intervention, skills training, and capacity building. What we have done is that we have set up these rural health centers that are equipped with our own indigenous WIMS. WIMS, using the past 3 years of journey, what we have seen is that WIMS actually can even work in even where there is sporadic supply of internet and electricity. WIMS is loaded on a cloud-based internet technologies solution, wherein the patients, it covers both the clinical as well as the non-clinical aspects. In case of the non-clinical aspects, it has like the patient registration, billing, pharmacy, inventory, the data analytics. In case of the clinical aspects, we have the entire clinical data that can be captured over here. And in case the patient needs to be referred to the hospital, the entire data can seamlessly refer to the doctors who are sitting at the hospitals. We have also developed the device integrations in place. For instance, the integration with various biomedical equipments like BP, ECG, and sugar, so that when the patient gets registered, the data can be automatically captured. Not only that, our solution really works even to the last mile where there is absolutely no internet or electricity, using the data synchronization capabilities. As you can see, what we aim to build a strong network of the hospitals and the associated rural health centers and outreaches. So once the patient gets registered over a network, be it our own centers or be it the centers that are part of the various hospitals or be it the various foundations and the NGOs, the patient, once they get part of this network, they need the primary health care, they can be treated right at the outreach centers. In case they need to be referred to the hospitals, they would be able to go to the hospitals. We also help in providing pre-surgery and post-surgery treatment and analysis. One example I'll give is, for instance, we have seen that around 5,600 patients from 2 districts of West Bengal, they have gone to Manipal Hospital in Bangalore for treatment in just 1 year. And in many cases, what we have seen that the patients, they are asked to come back after 6 months. During this period, the patient is absolutely in no connection with the doctors, and if the patient needs any access to for any medical consultation, they have to depend on the local doctors who may not be having the complete knowledge of the medical history of the patient. In that case, the medical diagnosis goes in a different direction. So using our technology, we would be able to provide a complete remote monitoring for this. Now, what is the value proposition that we have? In our case, what we are doing is that right from the, if you go from the below, that the cost of the consultation is just 80 rupees for qualified MBBS consultation and generic medicines. And we are, in exchange of that, the patients, they have to travel many miles, so just for that, they have to depend on the friends and relatives for the treatment. Also, we are providing low cost ECGs, blood sugar, blood analysis, travel. We are also providing empowerment at the local areas where we set up the rural health centers. We are providing livelihood solutions by sourcing the employment at the rural areas. So these are the, in the past 3 years, we have tried various models. We have burnt our hand on finding out what is the right kind of technology that really works on the ground. We have matured on the technology, we have matured on the business model. We have worked with several foundations, CSR organizations in the past with around 21, having set up 21 centers in various partnerships. And now we have set up our 2 own centers in 2 places in West Bengal where we are operational. So this is the first center that we have set up in November 2012 in Keshiari, West Midnapur, West Bengal, and they recently set up in Surul, which is in Birbhum district of West Bengal. So what happens is that the patients, they get quality primary healthcare delivery at our centers. They get the complete primary healthcare. They do not have to depend either on medicine or any other kind things to venture out of their community to get this primary health care, and in case of any need for a tertiary care, they can be assisted by us using technology and other kind of services. So what has been the learnings so far? Definitely there is a huge VCS network of the healthcare in the value chain. I myself have been on the ground in the last 3 years trying to understand what really works. There has been the commissioning system, the nexus between the doctors, the pharmaceuticals has been really bad, and we have tried to create a platform wherein the things are transparent. Even the government has been trying to do a lot in how these can be developed in much better way that can be helpful for the patients. We have also worked, and in this journey we have got support of the various foundations and the organizations like the Rotary Foundation, Surul Foundation, who are providing us the setup, and we would be able to provide and manage the centers using technology, skills training and quality. We have also got the support of the RSBY. Recently the RSBY, as you might know, that RSBY stands for Rashtriya Swasth Bima Yojana, an initiative by the Government of India. Definitely it has been very successful with around 3 crore subscriptions in India, and right now that is only available for the inpatients, and recently they have launched the RSBY outpatients, wherein they would be able to provide 100 rupees reimbursement to the various service providers for outpatient delivery. That includes MBBS consultation and medicine. If you look at the competitor analysis, we have like eHealthPoint, the Swasth India, ICTPH, and iCure is right now in West Bengal. We are getting various requests for partnerships right from Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, northeastern states, Haryana and Punjab. If you look at the scale up, definitely we have done on various models, fine-tune on our technology, fine-tune on our business model, and now we are at a commercial ramp-up stage wherein we have already set up 2 of the centers, and we are looking to set up around 8 more centers in this current year, and now we are looking to set up 100 more centers in next 2 years. And definitely there is a lot of trust and build that is required in this, what we have understood, and the various partnerships of the hospitals, foundations, and we are leveraging on that. We have also understood the various price points, which we'll talk later. So our ask is to we are looking to raise around 1 crore, which comes to around 200,000 USD in the current year, and we are looking to raise around 800,000 USD in the next phase. So if you look at the break-even analysis of a particular center, wherein we have been working on various models and trying to optimize on the various costs, and right now the break-even for a particular center is around 37 patients footfall per day. So if you look at the projected revenue, definitely since it's a brick and mortar business, wherein the revenues in the first 2 years will be coming from our WIMS technology that is not only used by us, but also it will be used and is being used by various hospitals and foundations, and also our primary healthcare delivery. We are also aiming to get the other sources of revenue from the various clinical trials, data analytics, advertisement revenues in the coming years. Coming to the promoters, the total years of experience has been more than 30 years, with myself having worked in Oracle, IBM, and also having my own startup way back in 2000-2001, having received various awards such as Oracle Pacesetter Award, IBM Bravo Award, and with me we have Pankaj and Karthik, who has helped in various technology and fine-tuning on the model. We are fortunate to have various key advisors like Jayesh Parekh, Nandan Maluste, Avik Pal. Avik Pal is also a president of the IIT Alumni Network and who is very passionate and working on this. We have also got the partnership with School of Medical Science and Technology, IIT Kharagpur, who are working on various technology solutions that would be the backbone of our solution delivery. We have partnered with Rotary Club, who would be providing various rural RCC centers for providing and setting up the centers in partnership with them. We are also in talks with low cost, an organization that provides low cost generic medicines, so that will help us to scale at a mass rate, at a subsidized medicines we would be able to procure from them. These are the couple of awards and recognitions that we have received in the past. In the 3 years, we have been fortunate to get around 11 recognitions. Some of them are like the ISBA, Surya Award. ISBA is a body under the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. We have been in the finalists in the Samsung CNBC TV18 quotient. We also received the mHealth Initiative of the Year from the Healthcare Excellence Awards in by Frost & Sullivan. And we have also won the Worldwide Business Competition in EBR Conference, Finland. So this is our journey so far. We have really definitely this is a huge challenge that we are dealing with. We have got a lot of support from various people, and we are looking for your support in this journey. Thank you.